All right. So we'll just start. Give us your name and the medium you're working in.
Jill Schiller. I work in, well, for the MOSAIC, I did acrylic paint, but I like pen and ink and to do pattern work.
Great. Well, tell us a little bit about your education and background.
Well, I didn't go to school for art, but my mom was an elementary art teacher, so there was always art at home. And one of the things she taught my sister and I was the Ukrainian style of egg decorating, so wax resist method. It uses a lot of pattern. And so then later in high school and college, I started to kind of blend some of my own doodles with some of the traditional patterns used in the egg decorating, and then found that I liked just drawing with on the paper, doing the sketches more than I liked actually drawing on the egg. So I started doing more pen and ink designs.
So that might have answered my third question of who or what inspired you to pursue a career in art. Obviously, you said your mother. Was there any other inspiration?
Well, it really wasn't my intent. I went to school for Spanish and later grad school for linguistics, but I was in Chicago and I was looking to transfer somewhere more locally and took a year off school. And so I was going to just try selling some of my artwork that I'd been doing on the side at craft shows. And then that kind of took over. So then I started to focus just on the art.
Great. Tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind the series that you provided for MOSAIC this year.
Well, I have been working on some color wheel series of my own. And so I kind of expanded this. I took a design. I knew I wanted to do the 4 panels. So I took a design I could divide easily into 4 and then further divided them based on color. So there's 8 color sections once the tiles are all put together. And then for this one, to make the design part stand out and also kind of tie it together, the lines of the designs are in grays so that that's all the same throughout the 4 pieces.
All right. So I have one last question for you that I've been asking all of the artists, but why do you believe art is important?
I believe it's important because it allows for creative thinking, for thinking outside the box. Learning basics of art you have to think a little bit differently. If you're learning drawing techniques, you have to think a little bit how the shapes are different, how depth perception works. And I think that just, even if you're not in an art career, it leads you to be able to realize there's not just one way of looking at something, there's many different ways.